everyone. A few things that I found interesting in the readings was the Founding Fathers may not have declared an official language for the U.S. because they came to this country to be free from persecution, and making someone speak a certain language would have hindered their freedom. The U.S. has been and always will be multilingual. The German scholar Wolfgang Radek was against the sink-or-swim method for children learning a different language. He thought that children should be taught in their native language and develop literacy skills before transitioning into another language. Senator Ralph Yarborough introduced a bill to provide federal funding for school districts to support bilingual education programs. This bill became the 1968 Bilingual Education Act, which provides grants to school districts but are only held accountable if they apply for the grants and receive them. Title VII called for bilingual education but did not provide any definition on what bilingual education was. Also, many people were confused on whether the bill had to do with bilingual education or with poverty. After the NCLB was passed into law, many TESOL instructors had to seriously modify their techniques to meet the new standards of this legislation. 19 states with low numbers of ELL students formed the World Class Instructional Design and Assessment WIDA consortium to develop resources to meet the standards of NCLB. They classified students into levels, such as Level 1, starting. Students have little to no understanding of English. Level 2, emerging. Students can understand phrases or short sentences. Level 3, developing. Students understand complex speech but may need repeating. Level 4, expanding. Students can communicate for most day-to-day needs. And Level 5, bridging. Students can express themselves fluently, personally, or academically. The laws and amendments that have been passed are like a roadmap to what kind of programs we have for emergent bilinguals today. Under NCLB, states are required to track and monitor the progress of the limited English proficient students. A lot of these laws and amendments say that states need to take the adequate steps to make sure that emergent bilinguals' needs are being met, but don't say how to do that. And each time the Title VII is amended, there is more clarity about the goals of the program. There are cognitive benefits to being bilingual, according to the study by Peel and Lambert. The study shows that children that are bilingual have greater mental flexibility. The observation of the two young boys forming their own language is very interesting. Neither of them spoke the same language, but regardless, they developed their own private language. Bilingualism has also been linked to creativity. Several assessments have shown that using a student's home language in education benefits emergent bilinguals. And the bottom line is that programs for emergent bilinguals need evidence-based curriculum, the right resources, properly trained teachers, and to evaluate students to make sure their needs are being met.